What's up, LA Live gang? Salute to Laker Nation. This is your boy, AC, LA Sports Live. Sorry about that. It's your boy, AC, LA Sports Live. And I'm back with another edition of LA Sports Live. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody watching live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And salute to anybody who happens to catch the playback or if you want to watch the video later. Salute to everybody tuning in. You guys see the thumbnail, you see the title. Sorry, man. Look, I had to look at my trailer, man. I had to look at my trailer. Some dumbass calling while I'm doing the live stream. Anyway, I had to run my trailer 2 times, man, because I wanted to take another look at the goat. The goat is in my trailer, my opening Lakers trailer. You guys know that, right? The GOAT, he's in the trailer. Anyway, you guys see the thumbnail, you see the title. Let's get straight to it. We got Laker news on a Friday. Of course, the Lakers are back in action later on tonight, taking on the Atlanta Hawks at the Crib. But actually, we've had quite a bit of Laker news this morning. Matter of fact, we've had quite a bit of Laker news. Salute to everybody in the chat. And well, Octavius, what you talking about? We bring it in 50-year-old DeMarcus Cousins for a workout. I see. Oh, no, he ain't that old, bro. He's not 50. Not 50. Not quite yet, man. Um, but yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, man, we got some Laker news on a Friday, and let's just go ahead and get to it, man. I don't want to hold you guys too long. But anyway, first and foremost, we got the alert a little over an hour ago. For the usual suspects from Shams and Woj, the Lakers are closing in on signing, doing a 10-day contract with 5-year NBA vet Sterling Brown. I know the bare minimum about Sterling Brown, but let me tell you what I found out about Sterling Brown. Like I said, I believe a 4 or 5 year vet in the NBA. He's bounced around a little bit. He's currently playing for the Toronto Raptors G League team. Um, 6'5", 6'5", 220. It's kind of known as a 3 and D wing. Um, career for his career, he shot 36% from threes. So there you go. There you have it. I know one of the first things I wanted to Google about him was his height, and they have him listed. They have him listed as a 6'5" shooting guard slash forward. So not exactly what the Lakers need, but hey, like I said, I know very little about Mr. Brown, but I'm going to trust the Lakers scouting. And I know they'll probably bring him in, and he might even, if he signs the contract today, he might even play tonight. You never know, because based upon the Lakers injury report, they may need him. So, but we'll get back to that a little bit later. But that's the news. Maybe not exactly a big name, maybe not a name that people were looking for. I know there was a lot of speculation over the last 2 days when people realized uh, this was the time where teams can sign 10-day contracts. So a lot of other bigger names, more notable names were thrown around. But no, the Lakers they've zeroed in on Sterling Brown, and you know the Lakers have had some success now. They've had some success with bringing guys in on 10-day contracts. A couple years ago, Damian Jones played very well for them on 10-day contracts, and we had other guys that they brought in. When we had those COVID type temporary contracts or whatever they was called. I don't remember. I mean, look, we had little Isaiah Thomas up in here, and a lot of other people, man. So hey, you never know. You never know. You never know, man. Sometimes it's not always about the big name or whatever, but sometimes it just depends on the fit. And apparently, maybe the Lakers just feel that Sterling Brown may be a good fit for what they need to do. And so we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, that's the news. we'll see if they finalize that deal today. But Sterling Brown might be your newest LA Laker. Moving on to the other news we had today, the Lakers, they have decided to go ahead and fully guarantee the contracts of Austin Reeves and William Gabriel. So both of those guys have guaranteed contracts for the rest of the season. So that's good news. Good news for William Gabriel and Austin Reeves. Um, those guys have earned it, man. Those guys have earned it. I think they're legitimate, NBA rotation players, and they deserve to get their contracts renewed. Guaranteed. But always also keep in mind now that their contracts are guaranteed, they're also eligible to be traded. So just keep that in mind. They're also eligible to be traded. Now, moving on. Like I said, speculation been going around about different players the Lakers may bring in. Now that they have the ability, we do have an open roster spot. A lot of people probably forgot about that, but um, a lot of speculation on different players the Lakers might decide to bring in for a workout. And it was pretty much confirmed about 30, 40 minutes ago that the Lakers plan on bringing in DeMarcus Boogie Cousins next week for a workout. The reports are now, I already know this because I follow DeMarcus on IG. Man, he works out every day. He's been working out every day, sometimes twice a day. And from what I understand, Octavius, what you talking about? So Cousins can come in and average 29, 15. I don't know. I don't know. But what I think it is, man, is DeMarcus he's been working like all off season. And they're gonna bring him in, man. The bottom line is they're gonna bring him in. They're gonna work him out and see if he's a fit. The Lakers, we had prior history with Boogie. He was pretty much on our team the whole year. And people forget that he was pretty much on the team, the championship team, the whole team. I mean, the whole time until what was it about after the All Star break when they finally went and released him. I don't know if they gave him a ring, but he was on that team. But of course, you guys know he had got hurt in the preseason of that year. Year he was supposed to be on that 2020 team, but you guys know what was it? He tore his knee up or something like that, and was unable to play. But the Lakers carried him on the roster for the majority of the season. Anyhow, so there's a relationship there. There's prior history there, and I know Demarcus looks good, right? Because like I said, I follow him on IG. He looks good. He looks in shape. Um, so it's just a matter of, hey, if they want to bring him in, if they think he's a fit right now, cool. If not, whatever. I think the Lakers are genuinely kind of disappointed in Damian Jones. So you never know, man. Damian Jones, I doubt it, but you never know. He could get cut, and then Boogie could get signed. So you just never know. All I know is he's good enough to play. Yeah, yeah. I don't know either, bro. I don't know either. But like I said, I've been following him on IG. Man, he's ready. He's been working out. And then we heard the reports a couple weeks ago, um, where they said Demarcus was talking to the management up in Gold State, wondering why he hadn't been signed, and people are just using the excuse of his past history, and I think that's a bunch of BS, man. But anyway, that's the way it goes. People always want to use any little thing against you, um, to hold you back or whatever. I don't get it. Anyway, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with Mr. Sterling Brown. Let's go to the injury report, and then I'll touch on why I think he might. Was just two reasons why I think Sterling Brown. Two reasons why I think he was possibly going to get signed, and also two reasons why I think he's possibly going to play if he does sign. Now, let's look at the injury report versus the Atlanta Hawks tonight. We got Troy Brown and Damian Jones. Both have their own little prospective injuries, but they're listed as probable, so they'll be available. For the Hawks, you have Clint Capella, who's out, so that's good news for the Lakers. But also, um, for the Lakers tonight, of course, Anthony Davis remains out. But on the injury report, we have Austin Reeves. Um, what I think they said he had a hamstring injury. And Lonnie Walker, I don't know what the deal is, but you remember he took that fall a couple games ago, and it was kind of hard. So I don't know if that's the reason why he's out, but anyway, for sure, no Lonnie Walker and no Austin Reeves tonight. So Lakers going to be kind of short-handed, man. So I think that's part of the reason why you might see somebody like Sterling Brown being signed, because both of those guys are going to be out. Now I don't know how long either one of them will be out, but I'm just saying that might explain the reason why they might be going after a player like Sterling Brown. And also, I still think there's a trade coming. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I think there might be a trade coming, and the Lakers are just trying to explore all their options. And this might not be a popular idea or popular thought, but it's a good possibility, man, that Lonnie Walker may get traded as well. I know we've been talking about um, the usual suspects, Pat Bev, Kendrick Nunn, but to be honest with you, up until recently, neither one of those guys have done very much. Kendrick Nunn is still MIA. Pat Bev has just been the shell of himself, and Lonnie Walker was one of the lone bright spots for as far as the younger players are concerned for the Lakers. He's kind of had a little lull in his play a little bit, but I don't know what he was going into the games recently, averaging about 15, 60 points. So he's been a pleasant surprise and been playing well. But given his given his contract situation and kind of similar like the Malik Monk situation last year, um, the odds are the Lakers not going to be able to keep Lonnie Walker. So he may, what is he making? $5 or $6 million. He may get traded, man. He may get traded. Uh, you never know what you might get. I didn't really think about it this way. I just thought of him just getting traded, as a swap or whatever. But you never know. A team they might part with a pick for Lonnie Walker. I doubt it, but I'm just saying. You throw him in the mix, it gives you more options. And depending on what reports that you read, about the Lakers that come out every day, there was another report saying that the Lakers have been instructed not to trade any of their first round picks 2027 or 2029. There's a report saying that the front office, excuse me, ownership told the front office not to trade those picks. So I mean, it just kind of depends on what you believe, who you believe. So if Rob has been instructed not to trade any of those picks, then that means if he wants to make a deal, he's going to have to come off some of the other assets. And Lonnie Walker is a good young player that the Lakers have, and like I said, more than likely he won't be re-signed just because he's probably going to get offered more than what is it, $5 or $6 million that he's making by another team. Pretty much a carbon copy of the situation with the Lakers had, excuse me, with Malik Monk last season. Matter of fact, um, the Lakers offered Malik Monk the same contract that ended up going to Lonnie Walker, but of course we know Malik Monk was offered nearly $10 million on a multiple year deal with the Sacramento Queen. So there you go. He's a queen, and um, Lonnie Walker is a Laker. So that's just a direction, and another possible asset the Lakers could use with the trade deadline coming up in about a month. Now I had my notes from the last video, man, but they're in my car. I can't find them. But anyway, the last video live stream. You guys know we were talking about um, the Lakers schedule for January. and I had did my predictions for the Lakers schedule, man. And so far, I've been on the money. So far, I've been on the money with my predictions, and I did predict for them to win this game tonight as well. So, if the Lakers win this game tonight, if I'm not mistaken, they will be on the 4 game win streak. So, um, I didn't do a post game of the last game. Great win for the Lakers over the Miami Heat without LeBron James, and Dennis Schroeder went crazy for over 30 points. Thomas Bryant has continued to play well. Both of these guys are on minimum deals, and I'm fairly fairly certain. Excuse me. I don't know how long AD is gonna be out, and so I don't know how long Thomas Bryant is gonna get extended run. But I'm fairly certain that if Dennis Schroeder and Thomas Bryant continue to perform. I mean, look, we don't expect Dennis to come out and score 30, but the point is, if he continues to perform and contribute, I don't think um, Dennis Schroeder or Thomas Bryant will be playing for the minimum contract next season. I just that's not going to happen. I doubt very seriously either one of them will be with the Lakers, but we all know that's how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles, man. So, anyhow, the Lakers, like I said earlier, back in action against the Atlanta Hawks tonight at the Crypto.com Arena, downtown LA. Like I said before, if the Lakers can eke out this victory, like I had predicted in my last video, the Lakers will be on a 4 game win streak. Um, hey, we can't spend too much time sitting here thinking about Anthony Davis, right? It is what it is with Anthony Davis. He's going. I'm not even gonna say that things are going to happen. We know things are going to happen with this dude. That's just the way it is. He's going to miss time, and that's just the way it is. But like I said in my video when Anthony Davis went out, I said, "Look, man, there's no need to even talk about it, right? Because we already know this is going to happen. It's just a foregone conclusion." With the Lakers, horrendous start at 2-10. I think since the start of 2-10, I think the Lakers have been 15-11. All right, so they've been a totally different team since the 2-10 start, and that's with Anthony Davis being out certain amount of games, and with LeBron James being out a certain amount of games. It's interesting. This Laker team this season, they've managed to win games. When Anthony Davis initially went on his tear, they managed to win, a handful of games um, without LeBron James. Um, you flash back to last weekend, week before last, or whatever it was. LeBron went crazy, and they were able to string together some victories without Anthony Davis. And so this team has proven much better team than last season, as far as I'm concerned. And this team has proven that they can win games without Anthony Davis. They can win games without LeBron James. And the other night, they proved they can win games without either one of them. So I know we're still. I don't think we're quite halfway through the season yet, but I think this team is a much better team uh, than last year. They're definitely putting out a much better effort in and out, much more fight. And because I put it like this, if Frank Vogel, and it's not no disrespect to Frank Vogel, but I don't think he would have been able to keep the team going after the 2-10 start. I just don't know. But for whatever reason, Darvin Ham has been able to galvanize this team, and he's got them fighting, man. He's got them fighting. And I'll just say, under a lesser coach, they would probably have lost the locker room already. That's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts on that. Lesser coach would have probably lost this locker room already. I'm not saying Darvin Ham has been perfect. I think he's been about what you would expect from a rookie head coach. I mean, I've seen some people question some of his decisions. I've questioned some of his decisions, but quite frankly, and this is even going back to last season, when you see two coaches and they both have two totally different pedigrees, and I'm speaking of Frank Vogel and Darvin Ham, two good coaches, two different pedigrees, two different backgrounds, but you kind of see them doing the same type of things. And what I'm talking about is this infatuation with small ball. I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence, and I don't think it's all on the coach. It has more to do with the team that he has, and more to do with him trying to make the best of what he has rather than some silly infatuation with small ball. I don't really think there's a real I don't think that's a real thing. I think they just kind of playing the hand that they're dealt. Playing the hand that Rob Palinka and the Laker front office and management has dealt him. So I still give at this point I still give Darvin Ham passing grades. On his coaching so far. I mean, any guy who can talk Russell Westbrook into going to the bench and who's able to coach him and encourage him and sell him on going to the bench and still being productive, and it's kind of worked out for the most part. Got to give the coach some props on that one, man. Got to give the coach some props on that one, man. But I'm I'm here. I'm at work, man. I'm on my break. I'm about pushing my time limit. I just wanted to make sure I came on with a Lakers report and some updates. We may have a new Laker playing tonight, Sterling Brown. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see him tonight or at least this weekend. Sorry about that, guys. Man, I don't know what my phone, man, just like got hot as hell and it shut down. So I had to turn it off, cool it down a little bit, and come back. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and get up out of here because this sucker is giving me the heat warning again. Salute to everybody in the chat. That's right, Lakers over here. Everything. Look, bro, we're gonna get to 500. We're gonna get to 500, and then we'll see how things go from there. But anyway, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Lakers over everything. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Lakers over everything. As soon as they get to 500, then we'll be back rolling. Shout out to Octavius. Who else came in? Who else came through? Who else came through? Somebody. Salute to everybody in the chat. Look, salute to everybody on Twitter watching. Thanks for your support. We'll be back later. We'll be back later because I'm pretty sure we're going to get some more Laker news. We might sign a player or two and then, see how things progress from there. Anyway, this your boy, AC, LA Sports Live. I will wrap with y'all later.